Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the Casual Sports Talk Podcast, Sweet 16 March Madness edition. And now the people that realize that both our sports teams didn't even make it to a March Madness. Here's Doug and Chris.
Woo. Hey, Michigan won the offseason, right? We got a good coach now.
Plus, Ohio State's playing right now in the NIT quarterfinal. What could be better?
Don't you mean the non-important tournament?
Yes, dude, if you want to call it that, absolutely.
I mean, that's what
they
I
should
feel
have
like.
declined the invite like the real schools.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would decline the invite. That's a loser tournament. I'm just sorry.
Wow, Stu, the disrespect to the NIT.
I mean,
that's going to start the old podcast today.
All right. But like I said, we're going to do a recap. Like I said last week, we just talked about our March Madness inaccurate predictions, and now we get to see the real deal. So, gentlemen, what is your thought?
Is that our bracket right there, Stu? Is this our bracket or is this the real bracket?
That is not our bracket. That is the official.
Oh, man, we crushed it.
Yeah, we got 100% bracket. Oh, my God, we even got the points right? Oh,
only perfect bracket in existence right here.
Yeah, oh, my God, this is why we're so great. 100%. We're never going to get it wrong. Yes, but I guess I should ask, gentlemen, what's your thoughts about this March Madness so far to the Sweet 16?
Personally, I've kind of been bored. I'm not going to lie, Stu. There haven't been a lot of big upsets. Kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
Like all the 1s and 2 seeds are still in. Like half the teams are the 1 and 2 seeds. Like where are the upsets here?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I feel like maybe last year I got so spoiled. I mean, I think last year we got super spoiled. You had Princeton that made it to the Sweet 16. You had Purdue choking in the first round, losing to the 68 seed team. Like, it was like a crazy March Madness. And I feel like this one's been okay. It's not terrible.
There's like 2 real big upsets that I can recall, and then they both lost in the round of 32.
Yeah.
So I think this round will get a lot more exciting. Like I looked on Sunday and I wasn't excited for many of the games, and it really wasn't exciting. I guess that's my perspective. Like every game was a blowout, it felt like.
Yes. I mean, I definitely do agree. I definitely do feel like this was definitely an okay March Madness, but not like the best March Madness. I mean, what's your thoughts about it, Fyodor, watching these March Madness?
The team I'm excited about, I mean, they're still in it, right? NC State.
Yeah, they beat.
Yeah, because they beat Oakland 79-73.
They beat Oakland.
Yeah.
That was the only 11 seed that is still
NC
left.
State plays Marquette this upcoming Thursday or Friday. NC State going back to their was that the ACC tournament? Might have spoken correctly there. They won 5 games in that tournament. They've won 2 games here in the Big Dance. So that's 7 wins in a row for NC State. So. I mean, Marquette's going to be a tough matchup, but that's going to be an exciting game, and hopefully NC State can pull it out.
You know, I'm excited for too. Iowa State. Like Iowa State's been on a heater too. They still are in it, yeah.
Yeah,
like Iowa State versus Illinois. Like a lot of people thought they should be a 1 seed, and they've handled business.
Knock on wood. I'm taking Iowa State to take care of the Illini.
Yeah, it is crazy that all number 1s and number 2s are still in it. Basically, we haven't had a number 2 been eliminated or number 1 been eliminated.
What was Kansas a 4 seed or a 3 seed?
They were a 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they had also lost like 5 of their last 7 or something stupid too.
Yeah, and I think one of their players got hurt, and I don't think that helped. You know, one of their really star players, and I was like,
I will say the bottom half of the bracket there. I want to see like the Purdue. That part of it. All right, Purdue, Carolina.
I will say that I'm pretty excited that we don't have Kentucky or Kansas though. You know.
Yeah, I will agree. I mean, and gentlemen, we'll definitely talk about Kentucky choking away yet again in the March Madness tournament. It is just like it's like Bo Murray and.
Stuart, can you scroll down a little bit to see what the score of the Kentucky game was? I kind of forgot about that.
You forgot about the Kentucky game?
No, you're just gonna use a good reminder, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited for that Creighton Tennessee game.
78-80.
It's a good game.
It was definitely a good game. But anyway, gentlemen, I guess we'll start with, like I said, we'll probably talk about all the games. We might go a little bit quicker if, like I said, UConn games or the teams that been dominated. But like I said.
Well, so Stu, who did we pick here? We got UConn, San Diego State. Is that what we predicted?
Actually, we did predict that. The only thing we got inaccurate was that I had FIU. We had FIU instead of Northwestern, and Auburn versus Yale.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, because I'm excited for this UConn San Diego State matchup. I remember from last week during that podcast.
Yeah, they made it to the national championship.
I wanted UConn San Diego State for the rematch of the championship from last year. So I'm still leaning towards UConn in this matchup.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like UConn is probably going to win this one. I mean, and like I said, like we'll probably discuss like the first two games with UConn. Like I said, we might just blitz in the Northwestern FIU. I thought it was okay. It was okay.
We're going to jump in the first two games. They beat Stetson. What was that? 29 points. They beat Northwestern by 17. So yeah, they're winning by good sized margins here.
Yeah, and like I said, this is definitely the reigning champ right now. It is interesting because, like I said, last season they were the number 4 seed, and this season the number 1 seed. And I believe San Diego State was the number 5 seed last year. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they were the number 5 seed.
Don't worry, Stu. We won't correct you if you're wrong.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you not correct me if I'm right there?
That's the whole point, Stu.
But like I said, I guess we can talk about San Diego State also making it. They've basically been close on the first round with UAB. I remember the first half looked like UAB was going to win this one, and then San Diego State just like, all right, we're going to handle business. We're going to get this W right now. But we can talk about the first upset. Man, how do you feel about Auburn choking away that game right there? Well, 78-7, 78-76.
I love it. I love every time the SEC loses.
Yes.
I'm an SEC hater.
It's like, you know what? It was like I was looking up a meme, and it was like the SpongeBob meme where it's like SEC teams in football, like, Rah! And then it's like SEC teams in basketball. Hi. Like SpongeBob. That's what I feel like the SEC teams. It's like it's not like these. It's like it's like the total opposite of I feel like with the basketball versus football right now. So, and it's crazy that Yale made it. I mean, I honestly feel like that, and this is my complaint on the Auburn game. I felt like Auburn just like had it way too easy. They were too light and too easy. They didn't do what UConn did.
Stu, do you think if Auburn beat Yale, do you think there would have been a better game? San Diego State versus Auburn, because San Diego State beat Yale by what was that, 20?
Who knows?
Points right there.
Yeah, I mean it was not a great game. I mean, like I said, I watched that a little bit, and it was not a great game to be honest with you. It was kind of a boring game.
All right, so are you taking UConn over San Diego State, or what's your prediction for that matchup here?
I mean, we got to go with what happened with the, like I said.
I think we took UConn in our bracket, right?
Yes, we did take.
We got to stay strong in our bracket, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So UConn all the way.
Yes. Probably going to win the national champs. They look awesome.
Yes, we did have UConn beating
the last back-to-back national champion.
Yes.
Do you guys know?
Yeah, but interestingly enough, we had Iowa.
They beat the Buckeyes twice in a row. Yeah.
That's right. Florida Gators, 2006, 2007.
Well, this Florida Gators was not.
And then Duke, 91, 92. So I think we're due up for a back-to-back national champion. Let's go UConn. Even though we picked Houston, so let's go Houston.
But we had a back-to-back NFL team.
Houston versus UConn would be such a fun championship.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. This is definitely a fun.
Who do we have in our championships? Stu, can you possibly go back if you have the ability?
I believe. Let me check. Granted, we're going back. We had Houston.
Houston versus.
I think it was Houston versus Iowa State. I could not find it.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, we did not. We did not have. I think it was Houston versus Iowa State, and I said Houston was going to win it.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Like I said, we can tell. Like I said, we'll probably yada yada on this next one. But like I said, I guess we'll talk about the other upset, Duquesne versus BYU, which I think we did it. We did not have Duquesne. It's the first time to Duquesne.
We picked BYU. Oh man.
We picked BYU. Unfortunately, we did not pick Duquesne.
What a bunch of haters we are.
Because I don't know if 11 versus the 6s are upsets anymore. I mean, they're so evenly matched, and I think did all 4 of them win this tournament? I know at least 3 of them won. I don't know about the 4th one. 11's beating the 6s.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm looking at it right there. Yeah, I think all the 11s. Let me look at the other ones when we go. Yeah, all the 11s.
So yeah, I mean, is it really an upset anymore if majority if not all of them are winning?
Made it to the Sweet 16. So sorry, Clemson's the only one. Yeah, but I feel like, to be fair, it's like and I was looking at the Steve Kornacki, like he did the March Madness predictions. Apparently, between the 10 to 13 seeds, it's in like the 33 percentile range to like 39 to 33%. That's like a coin. That's like a 1/3 odds. You know what I mean? It's not like a guarantee that you're going to beat the 11 seed. I know it's March Madness.
Exactly. Like I said, I mean, the 11s have been taking care of the 6s. I mean, all 4 of them this year, right? And then I'm not sure how many last year, but yeah, the 11s are. I mean, when you're filling out the bracket, it seems like you're going to be taking the 11s.
Yeah, and like I said, Duquesne is the first time they made it to the Sweets out of the first. They actually were the national championships in the 50s. Actually, fun fact, Duquesne. But this is the first time they won a March Madness tournament since the 70s. There wasn't even a 64-team tournament. That's how long it's been.
Oh, since they won a tournament game?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So Duquesne finally got their W right there. Actually, funny enough, the coach was his father. The head coach now. Father was the head coach of them when they won a national championship in the 50s.
Oh, no kidding. Wow, that's an interesting fact right there.
That's an interesting fact. So he went back to do Duquesne. And like I said, we had a not that surprising. Illinois did lead business, beating up.
Yeah, by 16.
Yes.
And then, hey, look, Illinois beat Morehead State by 16, and then they went around. Oh, they beat them by 26 against the Dukes from Duquesne.
Yeah. So like I said, this has probably been like – this kind of been like a sleepy snoozer fest right here. That's what I got to say. But unfortunately, we got to talk about also, what's your thoughts about Illinois making it to the Sweet 16 so far? Are you surprised, gentlemen?
I'm not surprised at all. No.
Did we have Illinois? I'm just going to look right here. We did have Illinois make it to the Sweet 16. Actually, we did get correct.
Ooh, we got beat. Oh, we didn't pick Duquesne.
Yeah, we did not pick Duquesne.
And we incorrectly picked Drake as well because Washington State won, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately, we did not.
Let the madness begin.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we did pick the Sweet 16 correctly. So our bracket is still correct on that end. We
don't have all Sweet 16, all 16 teams for the Sweet 16, correct?
No, we did get the first 2 correct.
So for this region, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we got this correct, and we got that one correct. We did not get this one correct, fortunately.
Oh wow.
We failed. We got an F on that one, gentlemen. But like I said, I guess we could talk about Illinois making it to the Sweet 16. A Big Ten. Only 2 of the Big Ten that's made it to the Sweet 16. What is your thoughts about Illinois making it to the Sweet 16 right now?
I mean, great on them. Unfortunately, I think their ride comes to a stop here against Iowa State.
You think it comes to the stop? I mean, we did pick Iowa State.
That's right.
Versus Illinois. Do you think it's going to be how it's going to happen?
Hey, sticking to the bracket. There we go.
Yes. What do you think, Douglas?
No, I agree. I think they had a cute run, but I also think they just had good matchups.
Yeah.
They're not the second best team in the Big Ten, but they took care of business, so good for them.
I mean, yeah, they played a 14 seed then an 11 seed, so yeah, it's
I mean, I think they kind of had an easy road, but I think this is going to be a tough one for the seeds because it's Iowa State, and Iowa State is looking really good in basketball right now, so I think it's going to be tough.
You know it's going to be tough because we picked Iowa State, so Iowa State's going to take the victory.
Yes.
Exactly, 100% accuracy.
Yes, 100%. We are 100% accuracy right here, and we never got anything wrong, especially picking Auburn versus Yale.
Right.
Yes,
I'm sure if we go back to the video, I was trying to get you guys to pick Yale. I'm sure. I know it.
Are you sure about
No.
that, Doug?
No, I think we picked Auburn. We got the receipts right here.
I'm gonna
We
have to watch
got
that
the
after this podcast. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
That's how we're gonna get viewers right there. I'm just gonna lie so people have to check. Get those hours up, baby.
Do we get a view every time I watch it? Is that how it works?
Yeah. Actually. Just keep it running while you're at work.
Yeah, keep it running and then rolling it up, and then just like do recaps, and then we do the recap of the recap. That's gonna be a podcast we're gonna do when it's like 5 years from now. We're gonna recap our old podcast of the recap.
There we go, Stu. I like the way
There's
you're
so
thinking.
many sports in the world for us to be recapping our own recap. You know.
Yeah.
Well, this is what's a full-time job for all of us.
Yeah. And then we're
all right, sir. Which region are we moving on to next?
I guess we can talk about Iowa State also. How did you feel about Iowa State taking care of business? We did pick them to make it to the Sweet 16 so far.
I mean, look at that. They beat South Dakota by, what was that, 17. They beat Washington State by 11.
That was a good game. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That was actually a pretty good game. At Washington State.
That would have been terrible for our bracket if Washington State would have beat the Cyclones.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, unfortunately. But like I said, we're both going to pick Iowa to make it to the Elite Eight.
Stu, we already took Iowa. We're good with the Iowa State Cyclones.
Let's go Iowa State. Beat them, Illinois. What have you done besides embarrass Purdue in football? That was funny a few years ago. If you remember that.
I don't know. It's a basketball podcast, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I didn't catch the reference either. Sorry, Stu.
Yeah, I'm so focused on March Madness, I can't go into different sports.
Yeah. Just focus on one sport at a time, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, we're too casual to multi-sport hop like that.
I'm sorry. We got to talk about more sports. But anyway, we can just go. You know what? Let's go to the other side. Let's go to the south side.
The Houston Cougars, the team we picked to win the ship. Let's go.
40 points against Longwood. That was actually a really boring game, but good for them.
Okay.
It was so boring, I didn't even watch it.
I watched it. I sadly had to watch this game, and it was not
you did
fun.
watch it, Stu? Nice. Longwood?
Yeah. Longwood did not, fortunately, they had Shortwood, and they did not make that into the second round, unfortunately.
The Shortwood on the south side, huh?
Yes. Yes, unfortunately, right there. But like I said, I guess we can also talk about the Cornhuskers. Unfortunately, bounced out of the tournament with the Texas A&M. Did we have? I think we can look right here, gentlemen.
I think we picked Nebraska, but I could be wrong.
Oh, we did pick Houston.
Oh, we picked Houston for our championship. Oh, we picked Nebraska. Knew it.
You know, I think I was oddly confident on Nebraska because they just made a nice run in the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah.
This one might be on me, boys.
I'm sorry.
No, I think I voted for Nebraska too because Nebraska. I saw a couple of game highlights of their games. Yeah, they look solid. But then Texas A&M against Houston, that game was crazy. They sent that thing into overtime.
I know. Oh yeah, we should. Like I said, gentlemen. So, like I said, it was interesting.
Like I said.
Remix, like I said, gentlemen. We got a remix. Anyway, like I said,
All right, so let me get off topic while you're off topic. Did I show you my new cup yet?
Buc-ee's.
Hey guys, are we getting a kickback from what? How do you guys pronounce it? Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's, the greatest place ever.
See, the Midwest in me, I was gonna pronounce it Butchies or Boochies or something like that, but Buc-ee's, I guess. It's a hard C.
Yeah, it's a hard C. Buc-ee's. You should be able to pronounce it just like your Buckeyes.
Ooh, that's a good way to put it. Let's go. Doug's a fan of the Buc-ee's. It's like the Buc-ee's.
You know, I love the colors. Love me some red.
Yeah, some scarlet and yellow.
Yeah.
Some scarlet and maize in there.
Look at that Starland.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Buc-ee's doesn't discriminate on college teams.
Yeah, they're all accepted, no matter what college it is or what state you're from.
Exactly. The Beaver accepts all.
The Beaver
does. All right,
Mr.
Stu, can you go back to that screen? I'd love to see this bracket over here.
I know. Like I said, we're going back to here. Like I said, we had the Houston. Like I said, really great game. Houston versus Texas A&M.
Yeah, like I said, it was going in over. It went in overtime. That was impressive.
Like it went to overtime, and that was a really good game. Honestly, I'm really impressed at Houston. So, what's your thoughts about Houston making it to?
Stuart, stick to our bracket. Houston's gonna win it all.
Exactly. We know what we're saying. They're the best team.
That's our thoughts on it, Stu. They're going to the ship and they're taking it home.
They're going to the Sweet. They're going to
taking it back to the Lone Star State.
Yes, that's why they're going to go to the Super Lone Star, because they are going to win this one. Let's go, Houston Cougars. Alumni awaits.
Love me some Cougars.
Oh yeah.
But I guess we did predict an actual legit upset. We picked James Madison over Wisconsin.
Did we really?
Yes, we
did. Yeah, we did. We knew Wisconsin was a bunch of frauds.
Look at that. James Madison.
Nice.
We did pick them over Wisconsin.
We're so good at this. This is awesome.
Oh, we picked them to beat Duke? Oh, that was a stretch right there, gentlemen.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hey, to be fair, James Madison was like 31-3. So, like,
Yeah, true.
It'd be nice. Like, could you imagine if Duke and North Carolina and Kentucky and Kansas are all out?
Wow, I think Duke has like 11 or 12 losses. So, yeah, picking a three-loss team versus 11 or 12-loss team, yeah, you're going to lean towards the 3-loss team. But
yes. I mean, this one was a boring game. I'm not going to lie. Like, the James Madison Duke game was not that, like, enjoyable to watch.
I mean, yeah, it was that 28-point difference right there. I can't imagine it. No, 38-point difference. Wow.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, it was not as enjoyable. But like I said, we did predict James Madison, and they did.
Good job.
Well. I mean, honestly, and also I was not impressed with
beating Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was not impressed with Wisconsin this season in basketball. So I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna pick James Madison.
My one buddy took Wisconsin to win. What do you got about him? Big Ten.
Wrong. That's what I gotta say. Wrong. You got incorrect answer. I say good day, sir.
In all fairness, my buddy picked him because you get to fill out 2 brackets for our little pool we do. So he just went on a whim, picked UConn on the one, and then Wisconsin out on a whim on the second one. So I'll give him that benefit of the doubt.
Oh, he picked Wisconsin to win the chip?
Yeah.
Oh, guacamole. What a stretch. I love it. But the 1 year UConn won it as like a 9 seed. Stuff happens.
Yeah, that's all I got to say. You know what I got to say to that? How do you feel about these Dukes making it?
Duke Blue Devils.
This is where we got incorrect, gentlemen. Unfortunately, we did not pick Duke. But how do you feel about Duke this season? They made
nothing against Duke, but they're not going to be able to beat Houston. Houston goes on in our bracket. But look, they took care of Vermont. I mean, 47 points. That's terrible. And then they cranked it out against James Madison. So. But I watched. I think I've seen a couple of Duke's games this season, and I don't think they have it in them.
You don't think they have?
They're fairly mid.
They're fairly mid. Like I feel like they've been decently good. They haven't been like elite. Like I said, I mean, besides the last time they won a national championship in like 2015, but they've been okay. They've always made the tournament.
Yeah, I think North Carolina's on the better side of that rivalry lately, though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look that up real quick. When's the last time Duke did not make the tournament?
That's a good question.
Ooh, I want to guess.
Yeah,
you're gonna go.
Sure, you guess. I'll look it up. You guys guess. I'll check it.
All right.
I'm gonna go like 95 for some reason.
95.
97.
Interesting.
Oh no way! One of you is correct, and it's not Stu.
What? How dare you? How dare you?
The Blue Devils fell short of a March Madness berth in 1995 when Coach K missed most of the season due to a ruptured disc in his lower back. So that's probably why, because Coach K wasn't coaching.
Coach K was not coach. What a lazy bum. I mean, he's been coaching.
He had a ruptured disc in his back. Oh, yeah, what a lazy bum.
Yeah.
I know.
He's probably tired from carrying
this
the
like,
team
this
on his back.
I use as now a runner now. I will say this, gentlemen. I know we don't really talk about like much forwards. I kind of respect more athletes now because it stinks to have injuries. Like I can understand. I remember when I was like 10 years when it was like in the 2010s and like LeBron James got out of a game because he had like a cramp, and then everyone's like, "Oh, what a lazy bum! He fucking he left the game because he had a
Stewart's
cramp."
comparing himself to LeBron James over here. All right, guys, ready?
I know. That's why I'm King Stu right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a cramp, so I now can relate to my boy LeBron. Oh man.
Oh, Nick Chubb to what is it? Was it what Nick Chubb? What was his injury? MCL or what?
Oh yeah, an MCL.
He did a lot.
I watched that.
Yeah, he had one in Georgia, now one in Cleveland. So it's like, oh yeah, my cramps. I'm just like Nick Chubb over here, bending my knee backwards. Oh, I know the pain.
I know. I jogged 4 miles the other day. I know what pain is.
I know what pain is.
I stubbed my toe on my dining room table. The pain and agony.
Oh man.
All right, back on track to what we were talking about, the Duke Blue Devils.
The Devils. Okay, so like I said,
like we said, we're sticking to our guns. Houston over Duke. We got it.
Yeah, we definitely agree. Houston is going to definitely beat the Dukers. And unfortunately, Duke, even without Coach K, you will still not win. You will still not make it to the Elite Eight.
Who's on the bottom side of the South bracket? Let's take a glance here. Oh, NC State versus Marquette.
We got to talk about the first upset. NC State versus Texas Tech. Did we have NC State?
Probably.
I hope we picked NC State because I wanted them so bad. I love NC State. What they've been doing.
Right there. We picked them.
We picked them, but then we picked them. Well, and we picked Kentucky. Ugh.
Yeah, but who's gonna pick Oakland? Let's be honest. I mean, we'll talk about the first one, but I guess, gentlemen, we talk about the first game right here. What was your thoughts about NC State? Trouncing?
My thoughts on that game. I wish I'd have watched it. I might have seen some highlights, but I wish I'd have watched it because, yeah, like I said, I don't know if I said earlier in the podcast or before when we were talking. NC State, they won 5 games in their conference tournament to win the tournament, make it to the bid to the big dance. Won these 2 first games, so they've won 7 straight games, and now they're going for 8. But yeah, I love NC State. I think the center, his name's Burns or Barnes. Man, he's an animal on the boards and getting points in the paint.
Yeah. Yes.
You love to hear it.
We'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it that the NC State has gotten.
Shout out to Barnes or Burns or whatever his name is.
Is that where Coach V coached and won his national title? Jimmy V?
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Vitale?
So, I think we're supporting cancer by supporting NC State, yeah?
Oh, that is
great.
State,
yeah, that's how they get the W. They beat Houston in the 1982 or 83 national championship, right?
Oh, boys, go us.
And then they beat
noble
Mike
people.
Ford in North Carolina in like the Final Four, if I remember correctly, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of. I remember I watched the 30 for 30 on that, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. This NC State beat like a Michael Jordan college prime. There, that is pretty impressive.
Heck yeah.
But we also got to talk about the upset. Can you believe it? This Jacob guy. And I remember one YouTube comment said it best. This 35-year-old, he looks like he's 35. He's actually 24. Beat out Kentucky?
Oh, yeah. What's his name? I don't know. But, yeah, he was draining threes, right? Yeah, that kid was killing it.
Draining threes.
Kolka or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Jacob DeGaulle. Like, it was crazy. I was watching this game. I was like, what? Kentucky just lost to Oakland. And I just got to say, the tradition still continues with Kentucky. You know, I know you won 8 national championships, but somehow you still continue to choke in the March Madness tournament. Is this the most embarrassing loss, Douglas, in Kentucky's last?
It's definitely not the most embarrassing. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. What do you think, Douglas? Is it the most?
Well, what's the most embarrassing, Chris? I'm curious to hear what Chris says.
Was it Purdue, number 1 seed? Yeah, I'm not saying it's the most embarrassing, but probably top 2 or 3. Purdue last year, number 1 seed, losing the 16 seed. That was, I'd probably say that's pretty embarrassing.
Yes, but Kentucky's history in the March Madness.
If we're just talking about Kentucky Wildcat history, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, they've had some bad ones recently, but this one kind of felt like maybe Coach K needs to go, or not Coach K. I can't think of his name. John Calipari. He might need to go.
Oh yeah. So Coach C.
Coach C. Yeah,
sorry,
Coach C at the big K.
Yeah, we're casual over here, so don't worry about that.
Oh,
yeah,
that?
something like that.
Did you like my pun?
What was it? Didn't hear it.
Hey, Coach C, I think you might need a letter grade D.
Oh, or an F for failure.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat the Oakland.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what their mascot is. What is it? Oakland what?
The Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. Oh.
Yeah.
When did Kentucky win a national title? Like, has Calipari even won one there? Like in
have one, but I think it's been a while. Like I remember that one
year
when
15 years. Like
yeah, I remember that one year when they were like when they went like when they were like 30. I think somebody had a tattoo that was going to be 39-0 because they were going to win all their games. They had that one year.
Wisconsin had something to say about it.
2012 for the Kentucky Wildcats with John Calipari.
Yeah, and my joke was
they beat Kansas.
I could get a new tattoo that just says "March that, scratch that." It's like 37-1.
Heck yeah, Kentucky rewrote history. Let's go. Not Kentucky, yeah.
But how do you feel about? I know Oakland's out of the. How do you feel about Oakland? First time in the tournament that they ever won a March Madness tournament in their whole school history, and the longest coach that's been consistently coaching for Oakland since 1984.
1984. Yeah, I read something that coach has like turning that program around. I know it's taken him a few years since 1984, but yeah.
The field has expanded twice since he finally pulled it off, right?
He's done it. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
So these universities don't have enough patience, man. Why doesn't Michigan give Juwan Howard 40 more years?
Yeah, seriously, come on.
Honestly, give John a 50-year contract. Honestly.
Time is money, but patience is a virtue.
Exactly. I'd rather have a virtue than win, for sure.
That's right.
Unfortunately, it does stink. I wanted Oakland to win this one. I really did. I was rooting for Oakland.
Now I'm really gonna watch that video from last week. You're saying you wanted Oakland to win. I think we won all 3 straight votes for the Wildcats to win.
Yeah,
the NC State game.
No, I wanted them to win, but I picked Kentucky because I thought Kentucky was going to handle business and not choke.
I think this is the one where I picked Oakland. All right, I'm pretty sure I picked Oakland. Chris, you picked Kentucky, and Stuart sat there and act dramatic. Yeah, Stuart was like super dramatic for like a minute, and then he said no and picked Kentucky. But I think you had the options to have Oakland and have a sweet upset.
I'm very confident that Doug definitely picked Oakland since Oakland's is in Michigan. So Doug was going with not the hometown, but the home state, you know. And then Stuart was definitely the deciding vote there and went with the Wildcat country.
No,
yeah, he really had us going there,
though. How does it make you feel that we had 2 Michigan schools that made it to the tournament and not Michigan itself?
I mean, I'm not surprised, Stu. I mean,
hey, Stuart,
I'm
not trying to talk negative about the state of Ohio, but since you're trying to bash the state of Michigan, how many Ohio teams made it to the big dance?
2.
Oh, and are any left?
Wait, which ones?
It was let me try to think. Dayton and then
okay, you're right. Akron.
Oh.
Okay, wow. So we're tied. All right, go Ohio.
Wait, are either of them still in there still?
No,
they did not make the Sweet 16. They did.
Was Ohio State in there?
Dayton
where was Ohio State at? Can you show me where Ohio State is?
Ohio State's on TV right now. They're beating Georgia.
Oh, good. F the Bulldogs.
Yay! But anyway, we got to talk about this also, gentlemen. I know this is like so much fun. What do you thought? Well, this was actually a great game. This NC State versus Oakland game. I honestly thought Oakland was going to win this game. We got to the first half.
I had no confidence in Oakland. I was going NC State the entire way.
You really thought, even though there was like 3 minutes left and they blew that?
Yeah,
Oakland blew that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
and
it's a great game. It was a great game.
It was a really great game. Like I said, the shooting point average was pretty good. I'm gonna find it. The last name of that starter. No, wait, this is NC State. Can't find who's the player that was on the NC State team.
I don't know still. It's all good though. We're already at like 35, 40 minutes here recording. We're still got like 3 or 4 games to go.
Yeah, Doug has to go to dinner eventually.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. You're gonna get hangry, Doug, here soon.
All right, I'll be back. Don't worry. We're getting back to the March Madness tournament. Don't worry, gentlemen.
All right, time. I think we go on to the other regions that are available.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, hey, like I said, my 200, like I said, the 200 horsepower of this engine is good, and I guess we can go to the left and talk about.
I'm excited for North Carolina, Bama here.
That's gonna be good. Honestly,
that's my brackets. I picked the Tar Heels to win, so I'm full steam ahead.
Yes,
I think Bama's gonna win it for some reason. Like I don't trust North Carolina.
Sure, can you go to our bracket and see who we took in the Western region?
Yeah, who we got still?
We picked Grand Canyon with the upset.
We did get the upset correct.
We got one round of it.
All right.
And fortunately,
they gave Bama a good game, didn't they? Did they give Bama a good game?
Yeah, they did give Bama a good game. That was actually a really good game. I was actually really impressed.
11-point difference, not bad. Not bad for a 12
was
seed.
Pretty much yada yada. That was a boring game. Michigan had it the whole time. This was a good game. Grand Canyon versus St. Mary's, and St. Mary's, unfortunately, the Saints are not marching in. Unfortunately, but North Carolina has been handling business right now, beating Wagner.
Yeah, they won by 28 points right there.
Yeah, 2 games almost decisive.
16-point difference against Michigan State.
Yeah, that's been a pretty good far in the tournament. Like I said, I'm loving these. Is it the I'm trying to think. North Carolina Tar Heels.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not. Alabama. I'm not sure how good Charleston is, but they gave up 96 points to Charleston. Oh man, I think Alabama might. We picked North Carolina to move on, but
I think
I don't think it's going to be much of a game for North Carolina's going to take care of business.
You think North Carolina's going to take care of business? I definitely do feel
I'm predicting an upset here. I don't know why. I don't.
Oh, what? No.
I'm about to go to the great state of Alabama, Stu. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
You are not going to say those. Those are the 2 worst words you ever said in your life. Don't ever say those.
No, Stu. I have worse words I could say.
What?
Carlin Gray.
Stuart O.H.
Carlin Gray is all the way. We are going to win a national championship this year.
Stuart O.H.
Ayo, baby.
All right, so we got Clemson and Arizona. Oh, Arizona's. Who do we pick it over in this side of the Western brackets, Stu?
It's actually interesting. So, like I said, Clemson kind of been decent, but then, like I said, they had that they went to overtime. Did they go? It was super close. I think Baylor had a lead at one point, and then Baylor choked, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
we picked Arizona. I think we all were taking the Wildcats.
Yes.
Sir, can you go to our bracket? Check out the Western region, Clemson versus Arizona, or I don't even know if we put. Yeah, we definitely didn't pick Clemson to go this far.
Let me check. I'm trying to look. I don't think we have it.
I'm pretty sure we picked Arizona versus North Carolina.
Yeah, I think we did pick Arizona. Yeah, I think we did pick Arizona versus Clemson, if I remember correctly. But I don't think we had Clemson. I think we had Baylor.
Yeah, no, I did too. I don't think we would have picked Clemson.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, and I cannot believe. How do you feel? Like I said, Arizona's always been good in basketball. They've always been decent. That was a really good game. Dayton versus Nevada. Dayton scored a 3-pointer just to win that game right there. That was a really good game against Nevada.
Hey, Stuart, in our bracket, I know we picked North Carolina. Does it show who we picked over? Is it Arizona over Baylor or what?
I believe we picked Baylor.
Yeah, I think we picked Arizona over Baylor.
Yeah, I think we picked Arizona.
Yeah, I think
we picked Baylor over Arizona still. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think we picked Arizona versus Baylor.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, we picked Baylor. Okay, we picked Arizona, but it was Baylor instead of Clemson.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Gotcha.
So we all sticking Wildcats, and all right, I think we're done with this region. Yeah, we all sticking with Wildcats.
Done with this region.
Very nice.
Finally, we got to talk.
Boilermakers, choo choo.
Ooh, yeah, Purdue. Purdue.
They did not have a train crash like last season.
Zach Edey looked like a train, man. Unstoppable.
Train derailment.
Choo.
I'm sorry. Last year they had a train derailment.
Yeah.
Sir, do we have this option in our bracket? Can you see who we picked?
Oh yeah. Let me check.
All right.
Yeah, we had Purdue. We picked Purdue.
Of course. Yeah.
So we picked Purdue against Creighton, but then we picked Creighton over Purdue. All right.
Yeah, I think we picked Creighton. Yeah. That's where I think we.
I wish you would took a screenshot of the entire bracket, Stu.
Screenshot it. You can't screenshot.
Oh, Purdue Gonzaga is going to be a great game. I'm excited for that.
This is always my joke. So I guess Douglas, this Purdue team is a lot better than last year's Purdue. And I think even when I was listening to my podcast,
is it not the same team pretty much as Zach Edey doing everything? I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's basically. I mean, they were the number 1 seed in Big Ten champs both year.
They just got unlucky in the first round last year.
I think that this game
choked that one. To be honest,
I think that this game's the fun for one reason for me here is one of these teams won't choke and will make it to the Elite Eight. These are two teams that I feel always choke.
Yes,
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga always choke in the March Madness tournament.
So Gonzaga,
yeah, they always do.
Gonzaga has made it to the Sweet 16 7 times in a row now. It might be even 9. But they, like Doug was saying, they always choke in the Sweet 16. So yeah, they make the tournament, they make it to the Sweet 16, and then here comes the choking hazards over here against the Boilermakers.
So maybe they just needed to not have the pressure, Now they're the underdogs. Usually they're the 1 seed. This year they're going in as a 4 or a 5 seed?
They're a 5 seed right now.
Yeah, 5 seed.
Heck yeah.
I think we picked Purdue to over because we picked Purdue over Creighton.
Unfortunately.
We picked Creighton over Purdue. All right.
I said, I think the Gonzaga history of choking the tournament probably biased that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun game.
Can you go back to our bracket? I want to see what we picked because I think we picked McNeese State over Gonzaga. Yeah, look at that right there.
Did we really?
Yeah.
We truly don't believe in the Zags.
Yeah,
I truly don't.
Guys, we need to remember this for next year because, like I said, Gonzaga's made to 17 straight Sweet 16s. Next year, they'll probably make it 8, so we need to make sure whoever they're playing, first 2 rounds, they get the win. So we see Gonzaga again.
Yeah, just pencil them in.
And we know that little fact that
the Sweet 16 and then bounce them out to the Sweet 16. So,
I'm digging Purdue though. I think Purdue is going to make a Final 4 run here now. Well, no, I still think
this is going to be crazy. So all 3 of us. So basically, we are predicting that 3 out of the 4 is going to be the number 1 seed in the March.
I mean, this year I feel
what's on our bracket? We picked Houston to win, so that's one number 1 seed.
We picked Iowa State.
That's
all right, so that's a 2 seed.
No, actually, I think we picked I think it was Houston versus.
Do you have it available in the screenshot?
Yeah, let's not guess. Let's look.
Yeah. So Houston.
No. Sorry.
Technical difficulties.
We have technical difficulties. Like I said, we are not professionals.
All right, Stu, what you got
for us? Houston, Iowa State. Sir, go to the other screenshot.
And then we had. Oh, I mean,
that's the same thing.
Oh, we had Creighton versus. Creighton versus Baylor.
Wait, we have Baylor. What were we doing? Oh
man,
why? We have Baylor.
Oh yeah, this is where I pointed out that we had 3 teams from the Big 12 for some reason.
Oh man! So Creighton, Baylor. Who's up from the other conference? And then Houston.
Iowa State and Houston.
Iowa State. Wow.
We are great at this.
Man.
This is why I like the joke.
Well, remember, man, we have to do some more logical reasoning next year because we're just going on based on like majority votes. I think we're just too quick to jump at it.
Hey, this is democracy. Like I said, like I said, gentlemen, this was not the accurate March Madness prediction. It is the inaccurate March Madness predictions.
So I looked at ESPN today. There was 22 million plus brackets submitted. How many do you think are still perfect?
0.
I'm surprised I didn't see the stat. I think 3.
0.
One of you are right, and it is not Chris.
Oh, wait, what's this say? 0?
0.
Yeah, okay. Technically.
I think there were 3 perfect brackets after Saturday's game, and then Sunday's games probably really messed things up.
Yeah, apparently, Chris, you can look at 500 random people, pick out 5 people to know which one of them has the same exact birthday as you, is more likely, statistically more likely to have that than to have a perfect March Madness bracket.
So, like, if there are like 365 people, because there's 365 days in a year, not 500, right?
You have to pick out 5 people that have the same exact birthday. Random people.
In the entire world?
Yes.
Oh, you said 500 people. I was like, man, that's a small sample selection.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't understand what is even being said.
How dare you? How dare you, gentlemen? How dare you?
I don't think I understand what you're trying to say, Stu, but I will.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good statistic.
My statistic.
So you're saying if there's 500 people, the odds of me looking at and picking 5 randos and them having the same birthday as me is more likely than me getting this whole bracket right?
Yes.
All right. I guess I did get it. Cool. My apologies.
Yeah, you did get it. You did understand it.
I did understand it. I just didn't think I did, but I got it.
So, I don't think you have the screenshots, Stu, against Crane versus Tennessee in that Midwest. Right. I think it cuts off.
I know we have it right here, and it was Oregon. Apparently, we decided Oregon was going to.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but in reality, we got Creighton versus Tennessee, right? That'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
The better Orange T school, yes, Stu?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, we can talk about the first Longhorns. That was actually kind of a boring game, and also it was kind of a bad basketball game. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Winning 56-44 is the best.
Yeah, that was pretty dull. There weren't like a ton of epic games this year. Like, I don't know.
I mean, like I said, the only one that was like pretty. I was kind of sad that I thought Akron was gonna do. I know everybody was like Creighton, but
yeah, they got Akron got whipped. I thought it was gonna be a lot better game than 17.
We did get correct. We did pick Oregon versus Creighton, and we did pick Oregon. So, and then but you decided. Everyone tried to go against me and say that Colorado State was gonna somehow beat the Longhorns, which I was right. Saying.
Congratulations.
I'm just saying. I want a
full apology.
I want a full apology. I want a Notes app apology. Tell me why you had to disrespect the Texas Longhorns, saying that they were going to lose to Colorado State.
I'll look up a note.
You have to owe Doug an apology. If I watched last week's video, and if you picked, well, you definitely picked Kentucky over Oakland. So I think you owe Doug an apology for not picking Oakland.
Ooh, how dare you? I think you owe the great Grizzly Nation an apology, Stu.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Grizzly Nation. I'm sorry to all the 5 people that are friends that went to the University of Oakland. I am sorry that I did not think that Kentucky was going to put a big L against your Grizzlies. I'm so sorry about that.
Hey, you said big L, Stu. Let's not make it too dramatic. Like, the Grizzlies won by 4, I think.
But it's still a big L.
Yeah, big L for sure.
Here's the thing. How could you ever think that in the wild, a Wildcat could beat a Grizzly? Just mad.
Oh, sure. Wait, it's not just one Grizzly. They're the Grizzlies. There's a whole
exactly a pack of Grizzlies, like grizzly bears are like the scariest bears, man. Like, that's a big bear.
Territorial.
And there was actually one person on Reddit had it best, where it was like on my troll Reddit. It's like, can you believe it? Kentucky won 8 national championships versus Smokey the Bear's drunk uncle won this game.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, that was funny. But anyway.
So, Stuart, do you know out of our bracket how many correct teams we got out of the Sweet 16 remaining?
All right, so we got UConn and San Diego State. We got that.
All right, that's 2. All right, good job.
Got this one correct.
All right, so 4. Hell yeah, let's go, boys.
We technically had Houston versus James Madison.
All right, so that's all right. So we got Houston. So we have 5.
Did we have NC State? I just want to do a double check.
Yeah,
no, I don't think wait, no, we might have. I don't know. We got 5 out of 6 so far. That's pretty good.
We did. Oh, we did not. We had Kentucky in there.
Okay.
No. No, you're talking about the wrong one. We're looking at Marquette and NC State.
Yeah. I forgot to put it in, but we did have Marquette.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
we did have Marquette. So
we're still at what, 5 correct?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're 5 correct. We did not. We fortunately decided to have Kentucky because Kentucky was apparently supposed to be good at basketball and not choke.
But we did have Marquette, right?
Yeah, so we had Marquette.
We did have Marquette. We did have Marquette.
So we have 6 out of 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right. Let's go, boys.
I think we did have North Carolina versus Bama.
Here, double check, Stuart. Double check.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Bama.
Oh man, I think we did not.
I don't think we did.
Oh man, I think we did have Bama.
Wait. Oh no. It's Grand Canyon. So we have North Carolina, so that's 7, but we do not have Alabama.
We did not have Alabama. Oh, I was like, where's Bama on here?
North Carolina though. All right.
All right.
So 7 out of 10.
7 out of yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and we
not
did
bad.
have Purdue, but we did not have Kansas. We had Gonzaga right there.
All right. So we got 8. What about the other? We have one more. We're missing 2 teams.
Oh, do we have?
Yeah, so go back to the regular one or the real bracket. I'm trying to compare and contrast.
Okay, I think I forgot to click this final part. I think we had Creighton.
So yeah, we did have Creighton. I know that.
I think we had Creighton, Tennessee, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did have Creighton, Tennessee.
So we got. Man,
13,
what do we
right?
get? Like 10, right? No,
Yeah.
not 13.
So
Clemson
we did not have this one right because we picked Baylor to make it to the Elite 8.
Yeah, so we didn't have either of those teams.
No, I think we
So
did.
I have all that confusing numbers and things. How many do we have correct?
Okay, so incorrect, correct. I'm just trying to think. 6.
It'd be so much easier if you took a screenshot of the entire brackets too.
10. 10.
Is our bracket saved anywhere, like online or anything?
Did you submit it, Stu?
I did submit it.
You did? All right, so it's somewhere. So we'll have it ready for our next podcast. We'll be good to go.
So 10 out of 16, you said, Stu? 10 out of 16?
10 out of 16. We got
10 out of 16. Ooh.
That's 58%. That's all right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Is that quick math, or do you have a calculator there, Doug?
We should have talked about.
I'm talking on my phone.
Anyway, we should probably ask. What's your thoughts about Creighton making it to the Sweet 16? We did pick them.
I mean, I like them for some reason this year. Like, I don't know what it is, but I like them to upset Tennessee here.
I mean,
there's something about the Blue Jays.
That's right. We picked them, so yeah, something in our gut was telling us to pick them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're going to take advantage of those volunteers. Dude, what do you think the worst mascot is that you've seen in March Madness?
Oh.
What's your least favorite mascot?
That's a good question. What is the least favorite? I don't think there's anything that's like my hater meter or like this.
What's Arizona's mascot?
I think
they're a Wildcat.
Oh, they're a Wildcat too?
That makes sense. Baylor Bears is cool. Crimson Tide. I don't think.
Well, let's just do the Sweet 16 and just pick the least favorite.
What is Stetson's? Stetson? What's their mascot?
Well,
they played UConn.
Isn't it like the Sabres?
I don't know. Can you click on that? Can you click on the matchup and see if they have anything available?
They're the
the Mad Hatters.
Wow,
what is that?
That's a fun one.
What is that?
Oh, that's tremendous.
That's the worst mascot right there. I'm not even sure what that is, but that has my vote.
You're gonna make all those Stetson fans are gonna be so upset about this.
Because I have no idea
we're
what
gonna
Stetson
lose
is.
all of our fans.
Yeah.
It's gonna go. That's why we have like 14 subscribers. We're gonna go down to 2.
Hatter Nation.
Yes.
Well, I made fun of the entire SEC earlier, so like I pretty much Alec basically got rid of half the country for us.
Yes. But like I said, do you have any thoughts? I guess we should probably ask since we are almost, I think we're almost 1 hour into this. 35 minutes. Actually, this is going to be short.
No, sir. It says 55 minutes. I don't know where you're getting your numbers from.
I'm sorry. 55.
Yeah, we're at about 55. So like,
yeah,
we talked about it, fans. We're working on getting Stu down to about 20, 25 minutes.
We're not going to go down to 25 minutes.
Sir, each week we're going to shorten it up so people get more involved and excited about our podcast.
We can't go to. I can get 5 minutes of football.
Last week was like an hour and 10 minutes.
I think it would make more sense. Yeah, it'd make a lot more sense if we did more videos of shorter length.
That's a
that way they can be more specific.
Right there.
All right, we'll have YouTube Shorts. What's your thoughts about March Madness? It was okay.
Love it.
Done.
Well, Stu, you can do a minute in the short, so I could say
if we do if we do a short, I think both of you guys said perfectly earlier that there's been no great games or disappointments or upsets. So yeah, what you guys thought? Oh, no great upsets. All right. Good.
Boom. I'd pay millions to hear that.
Here we go.
I don't know. We'll see when we get to NFL season and when we get to free agency. But like I said, we're pretty much all done. I mean, like I said, this is a little bit of a shorter podcast for this week.
Right.
Next week, we're going to just talk about, like I said, next week we'll get to, I believe, to the Final Four.
And that's a time to do a more in-depth breakdown, Stu, because we could do a nice 5 to 8 minutes per team and only be at half an hour. Like that's fantastic.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we could definitely get a little bit shorter on this one. And then, like I said, and then once we're going to be talked about this, I think we're going to do is once we're done, we can talk about a little bit of March Madness, and then maybe for the week after that, some baseball. Or hear me out, gentlemen, because baseball season is going to be starting. We may talk about the take me out to the ball game or how NFL free agency has been. What do you think?
All right, Stu, I look forward to it. But I'm looking forward to some crab right now, so I'm gonna.
Absolutely, it's always a pleasure.
I hope you all have a good time. Let's get the W. Any
rock
final
and roll, boys?
Rock and roll. Let's go. Are you ready? And like I said, everybody, I will catch you later. Later, Gators. See ya.